To go along with having a lot of fun on last week's show, it was a profitable week at that, so let's kick it off and do it again. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode, the Monday edition here of Winning Bets, where we're giving out free sports picks every single day. I hope you guys had a good, fantastic weekend where you are. It was a great weekend here in Chicago. The weather was great, got up in the 60s, the sun was out, and it was much needed because it's going to be snowing this week on Tuesday. I think maybe even on a Wednesday we're getting some snow. So it was definitely good to get out and have a good old time this weekend. And again, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Big show we got on tap today. Rolling out bets, recapping last week, giving away free money as we always do here on the show. Before we do any of that, we've got an anniversary we need to celebrate. Over the weekend, on April 17th, we tripped 1 year here on Winning Bets. This was all started back in April 17th, 2020, where we launched YouTube and put out our very first video there of free sports picks that we've been giving out. And yeah, so a year later, it feels great. Obviously, having you guys along for the ride is the best part about it, is being able to touch you guys every single day and hang out, talk some sports, and make some money and put some coin in our pocket along the way. Thought about how we could celebrate, and apparently thought no better way to punish yourself than at 9 a.m. with no food, no drink in the belly. Then let's take a shot of tequila. We did that before. Let's go ahead and do it again. Apparently, I have a knack to want to punish myself at 9 in the morning. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's take a shot. So if you're out there, whatever you're doing, I don't know if you want to take a shot at 9 in the morning with me, but maybe you raise one up. It's been a good time here on this past year. Like I said, just talking sports, hanging out with everybody there, and we've been putting coin in our pocket along the way, which everybody loves to do that as well. So congratulations. Thank you guys out there. A year down and another year on the horizon. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Hey, wasn't as bad as last time. Check that out. Last time I think I did that, I had tequila come out of my mouth. It wasn't as bad. That wasn't as bad. Hey, as long as we're celebrating things, we might as well celebrate. Jose Mourinho's got something to celebrate. He's the first manager of the Super League to get sacked. Congratulations, Jose Mourinho. You always talk about how great your resume is. Why don't you go ahead and put that on your resume? The first Super League manager to get sacked there is Jose Mourinho. How about that? All right, let's go on in now, and let's go ahead and recap I wanted to, no, hold on one second. I actually wanted to give away $100 to go along with the anniversary. Yeah, drop a comment on this video. Give away $100 to 4 people, $25 each. Just go ahead and drop a comment on this video. You guys know how to do it. You got to subscribe to the channel to be a part of the contest, and then you've got to drop a comment on this video. This is outside of the free giveaway that we're already doing, and your name is already in that hat. This is a separate giveaway that we'll do on tomorrow's show. 4 people, $25 each. Go ahead and drop a comment in this video. Bam. I almost forgot that. Man, it's unreal. All right, let's go ahead now. Let's make sure we go ahead and recap last week, and then we'll go ahead and, of course, we'll get on into this week and kick off this week with some more bets. Recap last week. It was a good profit week, plus 4.14 units. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it again. Yeah, plus 4.14 units. Absolutely love it. Not going to talk about all the wins, not going to talk about all the losses, but let's talk about a couple here that we did put in this tweet. We got the Rays-Yankees run line, and as you can see there in the tweet, that was a 2-unit bet. First time on this show I've ever given out a bet worth more than 1 unit. I put 2 units on Rays-Yankees. Obviously, we got that thing to cash. That was on yesterday's Rays-Yankees game with 2 outstanding stud pitchers on the mound. And again, we got that to cash. I'm going to be looking to do that more forward. You guys know we were successful last week, finally scaled back the volume of bets. No surprise there. We had a good, profitable week, winning up over 4 units. To go along with keeping the volume down, I'm going to occasionally, if I absolutely love something, go ahead and sprinkle 1.5 units or maybe up into 2 units like I did there yesterday on Sunday on that Rays-Yankees game. So you can maybe look for a little bit more of those coming on. But it feels good to cash our first 2-unit bet here on the show. We also cashed Rangers-Yankees, no run the first inning this past week. We did Braves team total. Everybody remembers that. The pinch hit Panda Bomb there by Pablo Sandoval there to cash that Braves team total. What a nice home run that was. And then I only gave you guys one NASCAR play this week. I gave you William Byron to finish in the top 10. That's exactly what William Byron did. So we're back in NASCAR, winning bets in NASCAR as Byron sneaks in. I don't think he's sneaking in the top 10. I think he finished 7th, if I believe. So he was running top 10 all day long. That bet was never in jeopardy. So yeah, nice top 10 finish there from William Byron. And then our best day was on Friday. We went 3-0 on Friday with 2 baseball bets, and we hit a basketball bet. So nice 3-0 sweep there on Friday. Some of the Notable losses, we parlayed the Padres money line with no run in the first inning, and White Sox Indians, the no run in the first inning was an easy, no sweat there. But Padres money line, that was the outing where Blake Snell couldn't get out of the first inning, so just a gross outing there by him. Same thing by Patrick Corbin there. We took the Nationals run line, just a terrible 2-inning start by him, giving up 2 runs. We also did Indians Reds, no run in the first inning. That one was spoiled. That was the bet we made yesterday, and that was spoiled by a solo home run. Otherwise, it was 3 up, 3 down, other than a solo home run kind of put in the middle there, which is a little unlucky there, but that happens. That's just a normal loss. And then we did multiple soccer bets. The worst soccer bet that we had was Everton on that double chance and over 0.5 goals. There were no goals in that game, finished 0-0. So that was certainly a heartbreak there. But yeah, again, just a great week, putting plus 4.14 units in your pocket. Make sure you go ahead and hit this like button. Like this video if you were part of any part of that plus 4.14 units. Show some love and hit that like button as you drop a comment in this video to get your name in that hat so you can hopefully win $25 on tomorrow's show. Let's go ahead and update now the MLB underdogs. I'm not keeping track of the win-loss from week to week, but I am keeping track of the profits plus or minus. Coming into this last week, we were up plus 6.32 units. You guys want to know what we're up now? We're up plus 27.16 units. The underdogs won us almost 21 units last week. That was a phenomenal week last week for the underdogs. Now, our overall record, though, is now 111 wins and 117 losses. So, yeah, I mean, almost 50-50 of what the MLB underdogs are doing this season. But, yeah, just a big profit overall, up 27 units. And then just a big monster week going up 21 units. So, yeah, big week there for the MLB underdogs. Love tracking that. Ooh, good tequila burp there for you. That's what you want at 9 in the morning. Woo, there you go. Good week there by the underdogs. Love tracking that. All right, let's give away some free money before we jump on into giving away you guys a couple bets. We were on the NBC Sports Predictor app. We did our golf competition. We had a 2-way tie with 90 points. We had the Chip Man coming in there. And then U2BTH. I'm terrible with names, guys. I couldn't even get Living Legend right last week. How pathetic was that? I couldn't get Living Legend. So whoever U2B2H is and whoever the Chip Man is, make sure you go ahead and hit me up on Twitter. Drop me your PayPal information, and I'll go ahead and drop each of you guys $10. Good job there on making your golf picks. I was way down that leaderboard. Yeah, not a good week for me there on the golf competition. Let's give away some more money on the NBC Sports Predictor League. It's the NBA Pick and Roll contest. We had the Chiefs fan and Thad were both tied with 40 points, and because they both beat me, they'll each win an additional $5, so it's $25 total. So we'll each give them $12.50. So both the Chiefs man and Thad, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter, and I'll drop each of you guys $12.50. Congratulations to Thad. He's a multiple winner now. It's probably his, I don't know, 3rd win or so. He's definitely a multiple time winner there. You guys also remember Thad. He made one of those golf prizes really strong for us there one week. So, yeah, good job by Thad. And then Chiefs fan, clearly an NBA guy because he won the last NBA pick and roll contest. And then he wins the one over this weekend. So, my man Chiefs fan is definitely locked in on the NBA. So, congratulations on him for going back-to-back and Thad for being multiple winners. Guys, if you're watching these videos, if you're not in these groups, I don't know what you're doing. Get in these groups. You can compete. It's free. It's free to obviously play the games in general, but then also, you can win some money here on the show. So, yeah, go ahead and get in those groups, and all the information to join those groups are in these video descriptions. Let's go ahead now and give you guys some bets. I gave this one last night. The game starts in 1 hour, so by the time this thing uploads on YouTube, it may have even started. It's Sox versus Sox today. No run the first inning. It's minus 115 at PointsBet. Again, I tweeted this one out last night sometime. It's Giolito versus Eovaldi on the bump. That's enough said right there. Giolito is a bona fide Cy Young candidate. Eovaldi is a little bit behind Giolito, but he's not too far behind. Eovaldi's a really nice, solid pitcher right there. So while the Red Sox do have the #1 batting average in baseball, that's not going to scare you today because Giolito's in the bump. And then the White Sox offense, it's just number 15 in batting average. So, yeah, love these 2 starting pitchers. That's what we look for, is 2 dominant starting pitchers and 2 offenses that maybe, can't get the job done. And they're not going to get the job done against these starters. So go ahead and get your bet in if you haven't already for no run the first inning. Let's go ahead and now move it over now. We're going to do a money line parlay. We're going to parlay those Dodgers. We're going to parlay those Phillies. And that comes in at about even money, about 2-1 there on PointsBet. So for the Phillies, they're going up against the Giants. You got the batting average here for these 2 teams. Phillies are 13th. Giants are 29th. And on base percentage, the Phillies are 15th, where the Giants are 25th. So, yeah, definitely a much better offense there with the Phillies getting contact on the ball. The only thing that the Phillies do worse than the Giants is they strike out more. They're striking out about 12 more times so far on the season, but 12 times over the course of the season is really only going to be about 1 or 2 more strikeouts over the course of one single game. So that stat really doesn't bother me. I like the fact that the Phillies are a much better hitting team, and that's what we'll lean on here. Bullpen-wise, edge to the Giants, it is slightly an edge to the Giants. Giants sit around top 10 in most of the categories, where the Phillies are top 15 in most of the bullpen categories. So while the Giants do get the edge of the bullpen, it's only by a real slim margin. And what we like about the Phillies, maybe their ability to counter that, is they had Nola pitch yesterday. He went a complete game. So the bullpen didn't get touched yesterday for the Phillies, so they're fully healthy after Nola's just gem of a complete game. So I think the fully rested, healthy bullpen will certainly close the gap. So you're talking about two teams that, from a bullpen-wise, I think is now relatively even. We've got the better start. We've got the better offense there in the Phillies. From a starter perspective, you've got Gossman versus Anderson. Look, you can look at these guys' numbers. Both of these guys are ho-hum in terms of starting pitches. They can both go out and throw a gem. They can both go out and throw a stinker, or they can both go out and, be average. I don't think there's really any advantage from a starting pitching standpoint. So give me the better offense. Give me everything else that's even, and I'll go ahead and take the Phillies in this first team of the parlay. Parlay then with the Dodgers versus Mariners. I mean, really? Do we really need to break this down? Dodgers versus Mariners? I don't think you got to break this down all that much. Well, we obviously know the Dodgers have a far better offense than the Mariners. In terms of starting pitching, you got May on the mound for Sheffield. May is young, only been in the leagues now for a couple of years, but he has a really nice track record, where Sheffield, he's just not all that good. He's a left-handed pitcher. The right-handed bats of the Dodgers should absolutely smash him. So the Dodgers have the starting pitching advantage. And then the Dodgers bullpen, they also come into this game fully healthy in terms of their good arms, because they lost the game yesterday, so they didn't use their good arms. So Dodgers better offense. Starting pitching, it favors the Dodgers, but if you wanted to say not by a whole lot, I would generally agree. But I do think that the advantage does lie on the Dodgers in terms of the starting pitching. And then the bullpen, again, because the Dodgers didn't use their good arms yesterday, they'll be ready to go and be able to win this. So, yeah, I like this bet here at 2-1. In fact, this is the free giveaway bet. And it's at 2-1. Obviously, for you guys there, we're both getting 2-1 here, so I can win 2-1, and then the 2-1. So that means we're giving away $40 potentially on tomorrow's show if this bet hits. Your names are already in that hat, so don't worry about entering that contest. We'll draw a name out of that hat tomorrow, and somebody will win $40 on tomorrow's show when the Phillies and the Dodgers parlay hits. There's another bet I like today. It's Rangers versus Angels. I like the Angels run line at plus 104. I had a hard time deciding on which one I was going to parlay with the Dodgers, whether I was going to parlay the Phillies with the Dodgers or I was going to parlay the Angels with the Dodgers. And the fact that you can get the Angels run line at plus money, that to me was a deciding factor. And again, you can get this at plus 104 over at DraftKings. For starting pitchers, you got Bundy on the mound for the Angels. Good potential there. He doesn't really have too many bad outings. He's a good, consistent pitcher. You know what you're going to get from him. And then you have definitely the potential to get a really good start for him. Meanwhile, I don't know how to pronounce who he's going up against. It's a Japanese import. He's new to the Major League Baseball. So because he's new to baseball, we don't really know what we're going to get for him. So, you can look at his numbers. He gets hit a little bit, but, nothing spectacular. I mean, this is, to me, the starting pitching is about a wash here. Angels by far better offense. You guys remember we took the Angels team total one day last week and we got burned on that. We broke down that Angels offense. They're a top 5 offense. Meanwhile, for the Rangers they're like a top 20, kind of little, some of the stats are outside of the top 20, so offense is by far better there for the Angels. Bullpens, both of them stink. I mean, just to be honest, both of these bullpens are, bottom 10 of the Major League Baseball, so two really bad bullpens. But what I do like about the bullpen, in terms of being in the Angels' favor, is the Rangers' bullpen allowed the 3rd most home runs in the league. The Angels' bullpen allows the 3rd least home runs in the league. So, yeah, hopefully the Angels' arms can at least, keep the ball in the ballpark. And if that Rangers bullpen comes out where they're allowing the 3rd most homers in the league, the Angels with, big bats, Pujols, Trout, Ohtani, hopefully they can smash the ball and get one of those out of there if it does come down to the late in the game. But, yeah, so I like the Angels on that run line at plus 104. Didn't get in a soccer bet today. The only thing I do like is in that Leeds-Liverpool games. I like both teams to score in over 2.5. You can get that at minus 124. But one of the reasons why we were successful last week is low volume, but to go with our bets. If you guys remember, everything was either at plus money or like just off plus money. So there's a reason why, we were really successful last week. I know that's at minus 124. That's well within my comfort zone, but I found 3 baseball bets that I loved more than that. But I do love both teams to score over 2.5 in that Leeds-Liverpool game there. I think everybody kind of generally likes that game based on how those two clubs go. But I'm rolling baseball today, and the action starts at 10 a.m. Central Time, and that no run the first inning. Get your betting quick. Let me go ahead and do this editing. Don't forget, drop a comment on this video if you want a chance to win $100 tomorrow, because 4 people are going to get $25 each. Drop a comment on this video. And again, guys, congratulations. We hit 1 year. Wouldn't have done it without you guys. I appreciate hanging out with you guys each and every day, talking sports and putting coin in our pocket. It's been a blast. I look forward to doing it with you guys over that course of the next year. Have a good Monday, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.
Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.